Hey everyone, it's Jessie. So I'm here to finish off kind of my chatting about Nail Masters Canada. So in the last video, I kind of just told you more about the classes and the event. And this video is more about the competition day. So on the day of competition, as I had said before, I had handed in 3 pieces, 4 if you count the Pupil's Choice, and the Pupil's Choice was voted on at the mixer. I didn't win, but a good friend of mine, Jenna, won, so I'm really happy for her. She decided to go with the custom-made desk, which I'm so jealous because I know it's going to be amazing, but she really needs it. Her desk is like falling apart. So anyway, People's Choice out of the way, we learned that at the mixer, and then the next day after the trade show was done, we got to know how everybody did. And so we started off with the hand-in pieces. And so I had 3 things that I had handed in, and like, to be perfectly honest with you, I was like, okay, like maybe I might get something in the hand-in categories because I had a long time to work on it. There was really not a lot of stress, and I felt that I hadn't done like my best work at the live competition, but as we go on, I'll tell you I did pretty good. So anyway, I start off with hand-painted veteran. In these categories, I'm veteran because I've competed and placed in art at Nail Nation earlier in the year. So for veteran hand painted, I did get second place. Sorry, they're just so full of fingerprints right now. I need to clean them. So I was really pleased with that. I also got third in 3D veteran. And now I'm going to insert the pictures as well in between. And then I got second in Fantasy Veteran. Now, I kind of made a little mistake. There was a little bit of a miscommunication with the fantasy category. I wasn't sure if I should be completing in veteran or novice for that category, and then I was mistakenly told it was to be novice, so I only did 1 tip, where if you're a veteran you do 3, as you'll see in the picture that I insert. I only did 1 tip and I should have done 3, so I did lose some points for that. And I will say I did lose a lot of points overall because I had actually forgotten to put in my description. So I was so busy running around with classes and things, I actually had forgotten to bring my pieces. Like, I live in Saskatoon, so and I was dropped off at the hotel where all the classes and everything was. I had forgotten to bring my pieces is where I'm trying to go with this. So I actually had to call my babysitter who was watching my kids and ask her if she could bring them to the hotel with me, because I knew I was going to be there all day and I wouldn't have a chance to run home, and I didn't have a way to get home unless somebody drove me. And so she was really gracious and brought me my pieces, and I was just kind of, I think, just like, blah, hand it in, get it over with, that I actually forgot to put my write-ups on the pieces in. So I did lose quite a bit of marks for that, but I still placed. So I'm really happy with that. And then for the rest of the day of competition, I like I was saying earlier, I really didn't think I did that well. So we started off with Artsy Extreme. So we did 3 nails. They had to be a minimum of 2 inches long and have art on them. So that's the Artsy and Extreme. And I had super poor time management, absolutely. An hour in and I had 3 nails done, just the reverse part of my French. That was it. So I had half an hour to do the tip of my nail, build it, shape it, file it, top coat it, and get some art on there. So I was just rush for that last half hour. But I got it done. And I think there was like a little bit of, you think it's just 3 nails, you have an hour and a half, you've got lots of time. I think that kind of was in my head a little bit. I finished. I wasn't happy with what I did. I knew I could have done better. I had practiced, and what I had practiced was a lot better than what I had produced that day. So I honestly had no hopes at all that I was going to win anything on that. I'll insert a picture. The picture isn't exactly what they look like. There was art on top, and I had just buffed them off. And I had restyled the one shape because I didn't want it to be exactly the same. It was kind of unique. So I didn't want the judges to know it was me. It's a thing. So I'll insert that picture. And I did pretty good, actually. I got third place, and like honestly, I thought I did so bad. I was sure I wouldn't place at all. So that was that. So I'm really surprised. There was a lot of people competing, and I knew I had some tough competition. So even just getting third, I'm really, really happy with that. I didn't think I was gonna place at all. So, and then we went on to Salon Success, which is one hand, 5 nails, pink and white, and then the thumb had to be red. Um, I I feel like going from the first competition where I had poor time management, this one I rushed. And I don't think I did as a good a job as I would have taken a little bit more time. I actually probably finished with about 10 minutes to spare. I went back and fixed a couple nails that I knew just were awful. I kind of had slopped on the top coat a little bit, and it dripped and made a weird ridge. So I had time to fix that, retop to coat those 2 nails that I kind of messed up, and then just make sure my shaping was really good and that the underneath was cleaned and the hands looked moisturized and not like dry and dusty. And then time was up. So that one, I felt like I rushed and I could have done a little bit better of a job, but I actually got third place for that one as well. I don't have the trophy for that because the trophy was broken, so they didn't want to give me a broken trophy. They're going to get me another one, which I thought was really nice. And then after that, we had Glamour, which I did not place in at all. I had a lot of fun with that one. You just get this like, they had this little container and it was full of like glitter and sequins and beads and gems and little pearls and stuff. And you just kind of had to take 3 nails and just go ham with that and see what you come up with. I was really happy with what I did in the time frame. There was a lot of really awesome stuff though, so it was again another really stiff competition. And then there was tag team. So me and my friend Stephanie, we did the tag team together, which was probably the most fun. It was the last of the day. We had an hour and a half to do one hand. Any shape we wanted. There just had to be art on the ring finger, and they wanted full coverage. So we had to build it from scratch and do all that as a team. So it was like 10 minutes and then a buzzer switch off, and we didn't know what the time was. There was no time clock. The only warning was the last 10 seconds. There was a 10-second countdown, which was really good because our model, I should say, had a hand right in there curing the last little bit of top coat, which was good. We had no wipe top coat because 10 seconds was just enough to cure it. We didn't place in that one either. That one only had like 2 prizes for the one team. So that was just like a first place win. and it was really awesome. Like there was an adrenaline rush. I look back at the pictures now, and I can see that I did good. I pretty proud of my work. When I first saw it at the end of the competition, like as soon as I finished, I was like, oh God, that's so awful. Like, I know I could do better. But, like, I had to take the Salon Success off my model's hand on Monday. And I was actually pretty proud of it. Like, I don't do French a lot anymore. I used to do it all the time. That was the thing we all did all the time. But I looked at it and I said, you know what? Like, this was actually pretty decent. Like, I I definitely could have done better for sure, but when you're under that kind of pressure and whatnot, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with everything. So entering in like seven categories and getting 5 trophies, I'm really proud of myself. I pushed myself super hard this year to do this and to do Nail Nation and to do Nail Masters Canada, and I really put myself out there, and I can say that I've definitely learned a lot. I've gotten a lot better. Um, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. So I hope that if there's a chance for you to enter any kind of competition, you give it a try. It's really just improving your skills. You get amazing feedback from the judges. And they're always there to like answer your questions and stuff if you're ever like wondering why you got a certain score. But I feel overall all the scores I got were very fair. All the feedback I got was really like constructive, and I know where I need to improve and build on for the future. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you all for my haul. So when you win, when you place for second or third, you get prizes. So I really want to show you what I got for prizes, and I'm going to do that in a separate video. So we will see you soon. Bye bye.